Welcome to the Bonanza Shack, everybody. How y'all doing? But before we get going, check out that gold. And check this out. Back. I made that little thing. Hope y'all were having a good time. Hope that put a smile on your face. Maybe you saw your face in there. I don't know. Maybe we can get your face in there. I'll keep making little things like that. I need to take more pictures of people I go out with from time to time. Sometimes you get that gold fever and you just forget all about recording. I don't know if y'all know about that. It happens. You lose all your social skills. You're out there and you just tunnel vision. It happens. Chris Roberts was first this week. He said, move aside, move aside. I'm coming in. What's going on, Joey Brown? Old Mountain Marine and Metals. What's up, dude? Good to see you. WK Prospect. What's going on? It's JP Loans and more. What's going on, man? Carson Prospecting way out west. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got Secret Creek Prospecting in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? There's Brad Welch. He'll be right back. He's going to go get him a steak singer real quick. Sounds pretty good. Get a cold beer with that. But I don't know. What time is it there? It's like tomorrow morning. That's what time it is. Tomorrow morning. Maybe you don't want a cold beer. What's going on, Scott Sharp? It's great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. I got a banner here. No mail call this week except for what you see over my shoulder there. Yeah, that's the mail call. So we got the banner here. Let's take a look at the gold and silver price. Well, gold and silver are continuing this slide. You see, I try to keep 3 or 4 weeks up there so you can look at the track and see it's just sliding. Both of them been sliding pretty steady now. There was 6, 8, 12 weeks of steady increase, and then a little bit of this. Now there's a few several weeks of steady decrease. So I don't know what to do with that knowledge, but hey, that's what's happened. So we'll just move on from there. Go back to chat. Robinson Prospecting, RPE. What's going on? We got a Grease Monkey. What's going on, Grease Monkey? Great to see you. I got my monkey bar over there. It's awesome. HD Shovelhead. You saw him. He was sporting Tat Man. Heck yeah. Hope y'all having a great Wednesday. We're at the hump. We're halfway there. We're making it through. It's going to be a good show. Got some good gold. I'm not sure how that's going to go. It's Juneau, Alaska. I thought I had panned everything from Gold Nugget Sales, and I looked through his catalog, and I was like, if I had panned this, it was so long ago. Maybe it was the first bag I ordered. That would have been a couple years ago. Maybe I need to go back and look. But I don't remember if I did. I don't remember ever getting that cool symbol. If I did, it was before he come out with that cool symbol maybe. But that's really neat. I like that a lot. It looks like it'd be a good, just make an axe. That shape, etch all that into it. Those colors, a little hatchet. I would want it. I would want that. That's pretty awesome. I really dig it. I like that stylized art, especially the like the native aquatic stuff from up around there, the way they use the scrimshaw and just the stylized the way they do it. I love that artwork. It's really cool. But we're not here to talk about art. Well, that's treasure too. Let's put that back up there. There's a little gold over here. Before we get going, I often tell y'all when I was away from gold, when I was displaced from gold rich areas for a period of my life, I got into other things. And I pulled some of that stuff out to really show you. And yeah, I've had bulk of it, and you have a lot of this, and then you get so much that's good, and you get so much that's better, and then you end up with the best. It all kind of reduces down. So I have a couple little things here, and I got it set up. I'll share it with you. So I lived in Florida for a good while, and there wasn't much treasure there, but I had access to some good grounds, and I was doing some traveling. Wasn't going for gold, but going for some cool stuff. So I could put, if I went and searched through all my little things, I could put together a little container full of cylinders of starlight garnet. It's in North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia that I know of that is pretty readable. You can find little starlight crosses for sale at little stop shops, vacation places, and stuff like that. But if they're really sharp and pretty, they're fake. Yeah, it is starlight garnet, but here's the truth of it is the big solid cylinders are in some places there's 20 in a shovel scoop. It's just like that. They're really plentiful. And they just take those and they grind the crosses out of them. So finding real natural crosses where the crystals form at an intersection, there's a flow chart sheet that shows like there's like a St. Andrew's cross and this kind of cross and a Roman cross, and that can form all these different formations. And to get the perfect 90 degrees or anything is kind of rare. And out in nature, you can find all sorts of almost like T shapes and conglomerates and things like that. But to find the real deal, it's kind of rare. So I have a few set up here. I'll share it with you, and I'll make me little. I know we'll just go off on a little treasure tangent here for a minute. We'll take a look. Subsecret Creek. What's going on, man? Culver Prospecting. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. Cass, welcome to the show. We like treasure. Hope you do. We're going to start with a little bit of starlight garnet. I don't know how these are going to look under here or what, but some of these I cleaned a little bit. Most of them are raw, natural, and most of these would be Georgia. Well, that doesn't look very good in there, but that's a natural cross. That one's not so good under the microscope. The crosses are rare. Let's see what this one looks like. This one's a beat up one. Oh, it don't look like nothing. I don't like nothing on the microscope. They look better off the microscope. I got a couple that might look good. Here's a rare one. The colors changed too. It seems like the lighter in color they were, the softer they were, the darker in color. Now, I did polish on a couple of these. And I got a couple of them to show some red garnet crystally spots. I gave most of that stuff away long ago. But it gives you an idea of the crystal shapes. There's the crystal. There's one of the nicer. It's a white cross. I have a good X here. This one, you got to be real crispy for it to show up on the microscope here. The shape of the crystals, how the blades intersect. So that's a nicer one. Sweet. And HD, it's not too far from where you live. It's in between me and you where I'm on these. Now this one, let's see what this looks like. Well, this is a really nice one, but it doesn't look good in the microscope. This one, you can see the four crystals really matched up in the center, really right spot on. But the edges were worn. I was digging in creek area and in a bank. Well, the bank was way up. It's private land, way up away from the creek in the forest, the bank. But this is my favorite little guy right here. And some of my nicer ones did break when I tried to, clean some of the slag or excess rock off of them. And that was quite tragic because, you're just trying to scrape a little bit of stuff off to reveal, and it just shatters in your hand. You're like, well, wow, that's bad. It's a bad feeling. If you ever been on a wheel and have your piece either get slung out of your hand or just disintegrate. Even though you're going slow and you have water, it'll just disintegrate. Just sometimes the vibration will get to the stone that will have a right crystal structure, and it just falls apart. It's gone. And this next little box isn't as impressive. This is when I was really into hunting the sapphires, and yeah, I went to the roadside things there ever since I was a teen, and then I started trying to get better roadside experience, and I did more research and when you go on trips, and I I finally found ones that seem real. Like, yeah, you're getting real dirt. You know, you don't dump and you get all this crazy salted stuff. Well, that's some fun. It can be fun too. But I was looking for real. I was chasing real, and then I bought a book. I'll show you that book. I got it inside. Bought a book and used that book. The guy did all the work and researched all the kinds of places you can collect and faucet for stones around the southeast, and I used it several times and always come through. It's a good book, and I finally found the sapphires. A few trips before I even found anything, and then it just kept on from there, and it kept developed. And let's just say hunting for small sapphires in a mountain back before they had the flashlights, where everything's just mud, it's quite difficult. So I was screening. I would screen on the mountain, dig and screen, and haul the material out to process at a later time, where I washed it and then used black light to identify everything. But because identifying anything out there in the wild, unless it had a big enough face where the clay would slip off completely somehow while you're digging, or you would not see it. I'm talking about just wet red orange clay mud. It's just pretty wicked stuff. So there was you could do some surface collecting, especially after rain, that would wash some stuff up, and you could find some pink. So on top of the mountains where I finally found the pink, and I got a few select blades here. Let's see what these look like under the microscope. Now, I've showed you my big vial of my blades and stuff, but these are just some of the bigger, see the thickness, bigger pieces. Now, let's get a scale out. And light. Will that be enough light? Yikes. No, that hurt. It's not enough light and it still hurt. Well, let's get you a carat weight on this piece. I'll just multiply by 5. We got close to 26 carats on this piece of pink sapphire here. So that gives you a carat weight. You see if you look at it, you can start to see triangles pop out. So that's how you know. And we got another nice thick blade here. You see the lines and the little triangles. This is a piece right here. This is the type of piece that would shatter. Look at that crystal matrix. I don't know. I enjoy it. I hope you do too. Lester Lepore Sr., what's up, my man? I got a cool bucket right here. I'll tell you a story. I asked Lester, I was like, could you please help me? I'm looking for some of those awesome magnetite crystals you have access to. He's like, I got you, brother. He brought me a bucket of cons. He didn't even take the gold out. So we're going to have to process that sometime and see we got some of that rock bottom. I got some raw cons there. I have to process that tonight too. Who knows? You can see how they sandwich. See this, how the blades, they'll disintegrate. See, there's some impurities sandwiched in. That could be, you know what I bet that's kyanite mixed in. See how it's kind of blue? I would find kyanite remnants up there as well. Not much, but I could find some, because kyanite on a molecular chemical level, sapphire is only aluminum oxide. That's all it is. Aluminum oxygen. and you throw a little bit of silicone in there, just a little sand, it makes kyanite. That's how different it is, silica. So that's why sapphire is rare, because the crust is silica. So to get this to form in the absence of silica is how you get sapphires. And so that's why there's a little bit of pockets of kyanite around here. And I had a few pieces, and then I started finding the blue down on the bottom side of a different mountain, and that was a lot of fun. That's when I almost got hurt real bad one day, and I kind of changed my mining tactics. I started the buddy system that day because I was digging under overhang, and I just tried to move this rock out, and I couldn't. Right, and I did everything, it wouldn't budge, and I just pulled out the bottom, and I just come out, and I was sitting there, and that thing come down so hard and so fast, it scared the bejesus out of me. Truthfully, I can't even describe how hard and how fast that thing came down out of the blue. And I had just been trying to move it, and I couldn't pry it loose. And I was in the process of prying it loose. I went under and cleaned out the floor, but I did get under it for just a second, not completely under it, but as soon as I got out from under it a little bit, it just came straight down. Whoo! And I mean, it set me back. I tell you what, I was like, well, because I thought I was really safe. And so when you yes sir, I guess. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have died though. Maybe that rock would have had a bad day, I guarantee you that. But yeah, it was scary. Here's some, but the blue stuff was big masses, bigger chunks, impure stuff. And there's not many pieces that are even crystally like this, little crystal faces, really rare. Anything that was small like this was pretty rare to come by. Everything was larger pieces. I have a bucket of it. You want to see some pieces? But see, pure. There we go. There's one. That's why it's set aside. It's got that really dark blue dot there. Bing. Yeah. What's this set inside here for? Oh, we got some. Oh yeah. Little crystals. Yeah. But you go up there, and so it took me a while, but I finally did find some places I could go and collect and stuff like this. And even though I lived in the mountains, this was a good hour and a half drive for me, more to get to this location. So I did many trips there. This is a nice piece. It don't look like it, but it's a nice piece. But in the past, I've showed you. I'll be right. I ain't leaving. Let's see if I can find anything over here. Should have looked earlier. But yeah, there are some cool. I know I got a cylinder thing full of those starlights somewhere. I looked in the house, I didn't see it, and I was like, well, maybe it's on the shelf out there already. Who knows? Still don't see it here. Odd. I've seen it around recently, though. I just got to remember where I've seen it. A little scatterbrained lately, a little just busy all the time. So, it's about time to look at some gold. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show and tell with the, oh, there was one more. I did pull my favorite pink out, and I was going to get it wet, or at least I'll show it this way first. So you can see how thick this bad boy is. Yep. It's so thick I'm going to have to refocus. I can't get far enough away. It's too big. Have I got more? Oh. There we go. So here's the big boy. You can see some blades sticking out of it, but it's mostly a solid mass. And here's that really nice pink blade sticking out. Look at that color. Yeah, wow, right? Good stuff. I need to find that good one. But this stuff just, it glows so bright in the black light. I know it doesn't really come through under the microscope, but it does a little bit there. Look at that. Pretty cool. It's got this nice big blade on it. It's one of the nicer pieces I pulled out. I do have 5 or 6 bigger pieces. And you see I've worked on this and scraped on it. Hand tools only. To remove quite a bit. We got overload. We got an overload. Well, I can't remember how many carats it is. It's a few hundred carats. I can't even weigh it on the, or if the big scale will even come close to giving me an accurate. Well, y'all can hear some bass. The other thing, why I do my show so late is before that it's just sirens and trains and dogs. Uh, 400 carats. 402. I'd do the math. 402 carats. That's what we got. Let's do a switch out. Put some gold back in there. Yeah. What's going on, John Ironman? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're getting ready to get in some gold. We was playing with sapphires and starlights tonight for a minute. I enjoy them. And I'm going to like share what I enjoy. And so some of the cool things I found. I got a couple little cases here. I keep these in the cabinet. So I brought one more little piece, one more rock. I didn't find this one, but here's an aquamarine for you. Or just a big beryl. It's kind of blue-green. So you can see, you really see the crystal structure there of the beryl. So, boom. I had a really cool one at one time. It was way bigger than that. Way bluer. Way more crystalline. I'll let it go too easily. Sometimes that happens. Can't resist a good deal. And you realize I should have waited. So, we got pay dirt. I'm excited about some pay dirt. I want to see what's in this pay dirt. It doesn't really feel like I need to classify this pay dirt. Just feeling around, it doesn't feel like there's any overs really. So it might just be a scoop and pan deal. So let's go. Let's get that pan on. Let's see. Well, what kind of water we got? It's not bad. It needs quite a bit of material in there, though. About time for a clean out and a run, it looks like. Clean it all out, flush it. Then you run all that material again. See if anything was missed. Nice and easy. Look at that. Boom. Extra light on the situation. Yeah. I got my blue pan. Go ahead and hit it with some of that magic juice here. That might have been too much. So don't run the sluice box. There we go. See if I can find a dry pan and we'll dump that pay dirt. Take a look at it. There you go. Mostly dry. We'll wash it out then anyway. Okay, I'm ripping it. There she goes. Oh, I don't like the fact that sticker's still there. Get it out of the way. Never seen this bag do that before. Here we go. On second thought, maybe I will run this through my little quarter here. When I'm looking in the bag, there are just a little bit of enough stones to make you mad right there. Enough stones to make you mad. All right. Juno, I do not expect to find any gold in this whatsoever. For Juno gold, I expect it to be pretty small. We've got a friend that lives up there around Juno, and he tells us about it all the time. Man, the trains have been running all dang night. Some nights I'll be out here and you don't hear a train all day, all night. They don't even run one. So I just wet the material. I rinsed out the bag and wet the material. I'm going to get my trusty RPE scoop here. Booyah. And get me a nice scoop of this. I'm not going to shake that pan or settle out or anything. Give me a nice scoop of this. Get it in that water and see what it looks like. I have a feeling I don't want a much bigger scoop than what I just got. There we go. They're going to move. Yeah, there's some lighter sands in there. Not many. Good heavy sand here. How fine is the gold? We're going to find out. Just keep panning. Yeah, this is like a concentrate. It seems like right here. This is like you're already down to the end, and here you go. And we're getting to the layer of secondary big rocks. The heavy pebbles. And after that, we find the gold. So we can get some of these pebbles out of here and backwash it. I see a wiry bit. Oh, I see a few wiry bits. Is this wiry gold? Is that a pyrite cube? I don't know. Kind of cubey. And there wasn't a piece of gold. Ooh. Okay, not too bad. That last little cleanup part's a little tricky to get all that black sand out of there. There we go. One scoop. Booyah. Snuffer of the day right here. It's going to go in and take it. Tighten that lid a little bit. Suck in there. And we missed one piece. Saw one piece go by. A little back pan here. Tap it out. Where'd it go? Oh, it tap it out? Thought I saw a piece go by. There she goes. All right. Boy, it just moves around. Maybe it's not gold. The way it moves around. Looks like a dot of gold. Maybe it's shaped like a mini sailboat. You never know. Oh, I get a bad snuffer. I think I got it right. All right. It's not so bad. Let's do another scoop. Now, it wasn't super dusty gold. Wasn't like, I didn't see any micro gold. I didn't see any 100 mesh gold. I saw bits and specks and wiry bits and holy smokes. Holy smokes. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that just show up? Get those 5 pebbles out of here. Is that a piece of gold? We'll find out. Yep. That was a piece of gold. I wasn't expecting to find any piece of gold that would slip down in this bag. Holy smokes. Look at pickers. Woohoo! Boom. Look at it bounce. Wow. That was a good scoop. Dang. Oh, you heard that one. Yeah, I was not expecting a picker in this bag. Dang. Heck yeah. All right, we'll rip through them. Rip it. Take a look at the chat. Guidos! Just be cool! Hey, OnlyPans, what's happening? What's going down? Fun pickers. Here we go. All right, let's get them pebbles out. See a piece of gold show up. Nice. Now, every scoop's a prize. That's not as difficult as I thought. There's a lot of wiry bits in here. They're going to look really cool under the microscope in a little while. Really cool wire gold. Yep. My friend Ray Russo told us about all the cool kinds of gold they got up there. Big scoop. You want to do a double scoop? Double scoop. Well, the first one wasn't that big, and the double wasn't that big either. Maybe we'll get some gold in this one. It's like 2 regular scoops. Yeah, it looks like all I got was extra pebbles, huh? I might have to stop early to get rid of some of them. There's going to be a lot of gold, it looks like. Yeah, I had so many little pebbles, stopped it up. Stopped up my riffles. Had to stop what I was doing. Here we go. Got a few more little pebbles. It was a lot. It was a lot. We got any gold? Let's get rid of them pebbles. We got a whole smile in this pan. Woo-hoo! Let's turn that smile upside down. Now let's turn that smile back around. Booyah. Smash that like, everybody, if you haven't been in here. Welcome to the show. Consider subscribing. That's harder to say than you think. Have 3 drinks and say consider subscribing. I haven't had 3 drinks yet, but hey, you got to start somewhere. That was a heavy-handed swirl, that last one. I saved it the last second with some tapping, or I was going to lose all the gold. We'll snuff this. Oh, yeah. I'm going to straighten up for a second. Straighten back up for a second here. Oh, everything popped. That's what I like. Boom. What's going on, guys? What time we got? 9:40. Heck, the show's only been going on 40 minutes. We got to get some things done. We got to draw it on out. Understood. Yeah, I get that. Joe Holt, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Terry Curry. Humper. Lester. What's going on, man? My peeps. It's my peeps right here. So let's take a look. How many likes we got? Boom! Look at that. We got more than 2. I like it. That's good. What are we going to have? I got anything? You know, everything everything got empty for some reason. Everything good anyway, you know. I got all our regular stuff, but it's like, if it's good, it gets gone. So. Hey, I'm just an old salty prospector with a YouTube problem, man. Good evening. Let's see how that goes down today. There's Wrenches Repair and Prospecting. He says saying good night. If you've been here all night, sorry I missed you. But have a good night. If you're going to bed, have a good night. Good to see you. You're close, Joe. Good eye. I was waiting to see if anybody said anything about that. Maybe somebody else did. But you know, I've been talking about I need some things to finish this project. And you see right there in front of it. Got my slap. So this is the Gold and Retriever. This is a gifted to me from my dear friend, Heavy Metal Detective. And it is signed, as already called, it's signed right up there. Boom, and it's called the Jackrabbit. He named it. I ain't got no say. You get a dog with a name, can't change the dog's name unless it's like under 10 weeks old. So my project is I'm going to shave the back off here, address a couple slats on it. I haven't set where, but you know, we did a big project and we broke our riveter, and I had to go get a new riveter, and then we lost the riveter and we couldn't find the riveter. Maybe it got stolen. And then when we untook the shed, we couldn't find the riveter. So, new riveter. Good to go. So I'm getting there. So it's just acquiring everything I needed to get her done. So yeah, so pretty excited about it, and using it. The riffle system, when I make the first video out on the creek, I'll be able to get in with a good camera and show you how those riffles are set up way different. But yes, you are right. The man who makes that sluice box, his name is Angus McKirk. But he can't call it that because he sold his name and his rights to those brothers in Canada. Now, the Canadian boys make Angus McKirk brand, and it comes from Canada. But he can't. But he saw what they were doing, and he's like, oh, put my name. It's my name. So he come out with these. And he was old when he sold his company, and that was a few years ago. And these have been out for a couple of years. So if you want one, don't wait. They're probably going to be a limited collector's item in a few years, because it looks like he improved my favorite sluice box already. It looks like he improved on it, and it's got these double dips and double drips and these indicator strips and everything. I can't wait to see what it does out there in the field, how it processes the material, because I like this configuration and I like the shape. It's got a front drop, increase the volume, and then that closes up, and then it's got indicators on texture, and then a series of these drops that drops down to a bottom bead hole that has a lip on the other side. It forms almost a small circle It goes all the way across the sluice box. It does that 7, 8 times. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the last one is a washout, so you don't expect to catch anything on the last one, hopefully, because there's no lip in front of it to stop it. But I want to see that last catch hole, what happens on that discharge, because this right here, you see that extra little dip I'm talking about, right? On the last one, it's really evident. That last one's going to be where you can watch it, hopefully, maybe more better. And then it's got these 2 indicators up here. Well, it's 3, but as soon as the third one starts, it immediately drops down into that first big. That's going to be your nugget catch right here. So yeah. So there's your golden retriever. Some more information. I don't know if you'll ever read that. No, it won't ever pick up anything that small. Can I read it? Mining, gold and retriever, mining and prospecting equipment. Gold.retriever@yahoo.com. Gold.retriever@yahoo.com. Then there's something smaller I can't read. Awesome. So cool. Nice little segue. I would skip those 2. Yep, I would skip those. They're money drains. I think it's just my personal opinion that boy, that's a heavy munker. That S50, A52 or whatever. So that's like one of the heaviest loose boxes out on the market. It's got that screen on it too. Yeah, but boy, I don't know, 45 pounds. I don't know. Just take an RPE, 12 ounces. Let's go. Yes, they do. They are in stock at Carolina Prospectors, and that is the only place I can tell you to get one of those. I don't know another single place that has them. Now, I think that one was going for $100 at one time, and if you want it already chopped and barred, it's $120. But it's going to be thin little bars. I got to see my bar. It's a nice little thick slat bar. Hope it works out good. Auto classifiers. I'll just say, if I can auto classify the clay material with the gold, I would, but there's nothing in this world that will auto classify the clay material with the gold except for spray bars or a trauma. Nothing's going to break that down. Now, if you're at an impact and it's not clay material, it's a flood impact with loose material with flood gold. Yeah, I'll take my Hanks McCurk and just run the stuff over it and catch the gold if I got the flow. Now, you can't push a 1 or 2 inch rock across your sluice box if you ain't got the flow. And the least flow you got, the more you have to classify your material down and run it. Even it helps you. If you got low flow, take a quarter, classify it a quarter, and then you can run it. Because it won't push that 1/2 inch stuff if you got super low flow. So there's ways you got to accommodate your prospecting angle. Water dictates everything with prospecting for me. I know out west you don't have water, but there's if you're a dry banker, then you know a tiny bit of water just ruins your life. you can't have a little moisture. Auto classifiers, fluid bed sluice boxes. If you got the right material, they can work. I'm not going to waste $300 or $400, maybe even $500 to $700 on a fluid bed type material thing. If I mean, you can buy a lot with that money. It's something else. But I'm just not going that way. You go for it. Good for you. Hope it works out. If you got the money, you can afford it, go for it. I'm going to stick with my simple sluice boxes and do the classifying if I need to and run it if I can. But that's the problem out here is you want to recover the most gold out of your material. You classify the most. The more you break it down, the more you're going to find. So like if you went out and classified everything, but then you get into a whole time, work, effort, reward. Yeah, if you classify everything down to a quarter or an eighth, depends on if you got potentially flaky gold, don't do anything. Don't do an eighth. You'll classify your gold. But if it's only just we fine gold, you can take it down to 1/8 inch. But your time rewards, are you going to recover enough gold because you're going to double your time. So it comes a point in time where it's not worth that extra effort to recover that little gold. And you always got to assess that when you're out in the field, unless you're just there to have a good time and it don't really matter. Just send it. Just run whatever you got. Don't matter. You're just having fun out in the field. I do that a lot of days. It's like I know I could prospect here or there. I could work a little harder. I could go this, but I'm out in the field. I'm enjoying myself, having a good time. I'm getting gold, so I just go with what's going. Yeah, I could maximize my efforts, but it's not always about maximizing your efforts. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just about being with your buddy or being out on the creek or just being by yourself, even being out in nature. Sometimes that's what it's about. Okay. Benzo's ranting. Lester Poor says, Joy Brown. Amanusic. Nice. Real nice. Yes, that is the flaw with the fluid beds. Not only do they need water, they need an excessive amount of water. I said excessive. I didn't say aquatic. Aquatic. That ain't even a word. Adequate. I said aquatic. What is that? So you need an excessive amount of water, not just the right amount to get those to work. And I know that. And where I'm at, I don't usually have the right amount even. So I go with low flow sluices. And my experience, I have a few that work well. And everything that so far that works well, low flow, doesn't have a mat. They are these type of boxes. Drop riffle boxes with easy cleanouts for low flow. They can handle the high flow, but I think they're best for adequate to low flow. Now, if I got good high flow, I got my high flow system right there. I got the Pirate Sluice with the Dream Mat, which is the regular Big Creek. I don't know which one it's called. It's got a certain name. It's bigger than these here. It's a big. And they say just to run it. It says right in the description, run it if you can, not even classify. We'll see. When you get down to the best material, that's not ever a possibility for me, even in the North Carolina mountains, as opposed to the UR area. That's not even a possibility. I've tried it. It's not going to work. You're going to be standing over your sluice box, working the clay with your hand to get it to break down, or the stickier soil or to break down. You got to break it down. If you don't break it down, it's not going to release the gold. But if you're on a recent impact, you run it. I like those. Sometimes you get some lucky flakes, some fresh flood gold, some lucky chunky pieces of did I already produce that video? I don't know. Maybe I did. There was a day I went out and tore up some flood, and I think I may have made it. Tore up some flood stuff out of impact, and it didn't equal a lot of gold, but it wasn't powder gold. It wasn't what you think flour gold or flood gold is just always going to be flour. Truthfully, that was flakier gold than normal, and it was a fresh blow in. Boom. So fast river flowing. So let's get back to the gold. Scusi. How many more scoops we got? I don't know. I don't know how many I want to do though. We'll double it up. This last scoop, it was just a bunch of pebbles I wanted to get out of there. All right. Check the camera. Camera check. Oh, dang. I didn't even ask y'all if y'all wanted to play a game tonight. Oh, y'all want to play a game tonight? I'll ask. Oh, what's wrong with this thing? You have buckets of concentrates. Yeah. River sluice. Yes, 852. Anybody want to play games tonight? Shall we play a game? Would you like to play a game? I thought of a game already. I had one set up, but I slipped my mind. But I'll tell you. I'll put it out there. See, I mean, I forgot. It's 10 o'clock. I was like, hey, what about this game? What about this game? So I'll throw it out there and give it a minute. And if a few people say no thanks, we won't play. Well, I was going to do 4, 6, 20 silver games. And I got the all ounces or bullions and the 45. Maybe the 45 is the grand prize on that. That's the 45 bullet. Global thermonuclear war. Is that a question? A statement? An acronym? GTNW? I don't know. Are you talking in code? Or is this a prophecy? Is this news? I don't know. Joey Brown, you're freaking me out, man. Silver game is what I come up with tonight. Sometimes I do a silver game, maybe once a month or so, but you know, they're usually like always gold. But sometimes throw out some silver. Silver game tonight. Who likes silver? I kind of like it. I keep getting it. I like having a little silver around, but I ain't no super stacker. I've seen a lot of super stackers. People there's got pounds, kilos, pounds of it. Chris Robert has 3 1-ounce 45s. Sweet. Yep. I was putting one in the raffle tonight. You can make it 4. Are they from the same make? I don't know. So I don't think I have the 45 in here. I think they're inside. But I do have it. We got the gold over here. Mixture of crystally gold. I like looking at it. It's back to the pan. The pan. I'm thirsty. I went and got the puppy dogs, brought them in, hang out with me for a little while. Get them rocks out of there. Ooh. We got some straight up Alaska gravel here. Ooh. A little bit of a smile. Wash that little bit of black sand away. Oh, that one piece went down. See if we can coax it out of that black sand with a little slap. Yeah. Happy Slapsgiving. Here we go. Gotcha. Tracked him down like a bounty hunter. There might not be that much more material in this thing. Let's shake it down. What's that, Jenny? Oops. What have I done? Let's go crazy, folks. Let's go crazy. Hey, Bart. What's up, buddy? You a good boy? You a good boy? Yeah? And it's starting to get lighter. So I ain't got down to those pebbles yet. There's a lot more blonde sand than this one. All right, we're starting to get there. All right, we're going to get some of these pebbles out of the way. Causing a jam up. Look at that smile. Woo! That one's thick. Got a thick smile. Well, that was it. There he is. I knew he was in there. Got him. Oh, I was kind of thinking maybe that was going to be a hard bag. Well, I didn't think it was. Okay. Time for old snuffer dump. There we go. All in there. We'll set this bad boy up on the Dry-O-Matic 5000 over here. Put it on the puppy cam. Thomas 907. We're doing some of the Alaska gold. Wicking the water out right now. Setting up the dryer. Time for a new candle, I think. Oops. I'm missing a piece. Well, that ain't gonna work. That was in the way. The day is almost here. Time has almost come. Our favorite time of year. October shenanigans. October shenanigans. Well, it's going to be a good one this year, ain't it? Oh, yeah. What are you going to be for Halloween? A golden retriever? Now, do I not have any snacks? None? What? Are them good puppies? They need a snack for being so good. Yeah? Well, I'm going to have to dig. I'm going to have to find something. They're not too picky. Are you picky? No, we're not picky. Let's see if I can find something over here. Uh-oh. Found something. Nope, can't have that. That's bad. It does. Looks like I'm going to have to go inside and eat y'all a snack. I ain't got no snacks. No, y'all can't have that. It's gone bad. It went bad. I should have given it to you before. My bad. Sweet puppies. They're going to sit. Oh, show off, huh? All right. Well, y'all did y'all's trick. I got to pay up. So, all right. Let's go jump on Papa in the bed. Come on. We'll be right back. We're going to jump on Papa in a bit. Let's go. Let's get him. Game on. They had fun. They wouldn't jump on them though. They got a full proper biscuit there. I'm glad to be back. Let's move that around. There we go. Look at that gold. Kevin Rose, what's up, man? Ooh, Dennis, Breaking Bad. Yeah, they stink. Cantankerous old prospectors, yes. Yes, that's what we are. That's what I am. Salty old pirates, what I am. I ain't trying to hide it. I gotta make some room here. There we go. Please pause for station identification. Boom, boom, boom. Let's scroll up. See what I missed while I was looked away. Kevin Rose in the house. Roger Lane in the house. What's going on, guys? Joe Hope. We got the gold drying right now. We are waiting to pop it under the microscope and see what it looks like. Because it looked white, wiry, flaky bits. And have we achieved dryness? We're getting close. There's my flashlight. Where's my other flashlight? Everything's got a cord in it these days. Booyah, booyah. Yeah. Oh! Wow. What just happened? Oh my God. I'm gonna take I don't know yet. What just happened? Bad things just happened. And I'm uh mm, well, oh no. What we got? Oh, how bad is it? Look, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I had a catastrophic failure. I had a snafu. I kind of screwed up a little bit. I did something wrong, I guess, and I'm still assessing the situation. Yeah, well, yeah. If you haven't figured it out, the gold went everywhere. The gold went kaboof. The gold went kaboom. And it was unexpected. I wasn't even like trying to do anything near what happened, and it's like what? How? I don't even know how it happened. I did something over here, and something else moved. But there's okay. There's literally this much gold left in it. And I'm assessing the situation, and I'm kind of chuckling here. And you're like, why are you chuckling? Well, because I'm moving everything around, and I'm noticing that somehow it was like a magic trick. It My system fell over, and my container flipped out, and it landed in another container. I'm trying to see if there's any excess gold around, and I found one little tiny flake. But I thought it was I couldn't see that it went in that container to start with. I just saw that it fell over and the thing was empty. So what just happened? Okay, let's see how much I lost or how much I recovered, how much I panned. Now, these are supposed to be 1 gram bags, and they have not been in any way, shape, or form on the heavy side. If you can get any number that says more than 1, you won the game. If you got less than 1, try again. So I'll empty this out here, and I'll get my strong magnet and pull out any of that fine magnetite that got snuffed up with that snuffer. Even though I have it mostly pretty dang clean, when you're snuffing, you snuff up micro particles. They seem to add up. Let's also check see if this goes magnetic. The gold is not magnetic. The gold has been cleaned. The scale is being prepped. The gold has been delivered, and the gold is being weighed. Now, oh, I'm on the wrong setting. $1.060. That sounds about right. because if you can get anything over the 1 mark, you hit it, because they are not in any shape or form on the heavy side, because they are on the cheap side. So now we will move this gold into position. We'll drop it down so we can take a really good look at this. We'll really take a good look at these shapes and colors. Well, a wide range of colors there, from dull, brown, lustrous to coppery. Wide range of colors. Tap the gold down to one area. And we're going to look at like almost all the gold at once. And you can't really see the wiry bits in there, but you can see some lengthy things. Yeah, there were quite a bit of wiry bits. Not the type of gold I was expecting, really. There's almost some rosy looking bits in there too. Look at that. And there's some curvy looking crystally thing right in the middle. It's odd. Look at that. Nuggetish even. Not what I was expecting. Don't look like none of his other stuff though. So who knows where they're getting this from. If somebody's out there dredging deep in a river or creek, it would definitely, it doesn't say beach sands on it. So maybe that's what I was thinking. So it don't say beach sands. This could be rivers and creeks. And that's why you got a variety of colors, because that's where I find it seems like the smaller the creek, the larger variety of color you find. I don't know why that makes it don't make sense. It seems like as more small creeks wash into the bigger creek, that you would find more variety there. No. Don't seem that way from my perspective. It's like the bigger the creek, the more consistent it's going to be, and the smaller the creek, the more likely you're going to get a variety. So what I'm saying is, every time I find a variety of flakes, I'm going to usually a smaller creek. Well, good night, Lester. Have a good night, man. So there's the gold. Surprised anyone? That's right. I could not have done that on purpose and got the results I got. That is true. What just happened tonight? I mean, I got a few other little trays and stuff that are set out here that I can check and look at. And even the whole base of where this all happened is, it can move out, which I'm removing the last few things off of it now. And it can be looked underneath and tapped out. You know, you can see quite a small piece of gold on this wood, but I'm not seeing any gold there. Well, maybe there's maybe there's a couple little bits, but who knows if that's from that or from everything else that happens over here. But considering I did recover exactly 1 gram, I don't think I lost much. So yeah, who knew? Who knew it worked like that? Oh yeah. Neck popping good time over here. So that's very interesting, isn't it? Just looking at it, just looks like a variety of gold right there. So many colors, different textures. You got smooth, you got nuggetish, you got crystalish, you got a range of colors from dirty brown to golden to lustrous gold to even like a rosy gold even. Wow. It's pretty stuff though. I like it. Ooh, 406 got a package of some Cape Disappointments and dentist today. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. And we're back. Looking over at the chat real quick, catching up on it. 406 in the house. Cass is hanging out. Got Lester going to bed. Everybody's chilling. Well, that was the gold. That's what the Juno bag is. I thought it was going to be harder. I thought it was going to be finer gold. But it doesn't say beach gold or anything like that on it. So it could be from anywhere around Juno. You know, I do trust that company to source from where they say they source because that's one of their features or their calling cards. But we'll see what other kind of pay dirts are out there. You know, I like to try them all. I'll get some more in eventually. And I got a few things set back right now. And I can't wait to get into them. But later on this evening, I'm not going to wait. I am going to set up the machine and set up a catch pan because I'm trying to catch these things. And I'm going to run my Rock Bottom Creek concentrates right there in that bucket. They won't take long to run. Main thing is I catch the cons. I don't want it mixing in. So the claw, I think, is probably the best thing for that. The medium-sized claw, it'll catch it pretty good for the size. See, a pan worked great, but you ain't got much room to set a pan in there. But I can make maybe some special tweaks and get the claw in place and run that. Let's see. Let's check a look. Well, not too many people playing the games tonight, so whoever's playing is going to have a really good chance of winning. I won't be able to put all those prizes up at that rate. I already lose my ass on this show anyway. So, yeah, my YouTube revenue has been running in the negatives. Hey, I can figure out how to do it. If it can be done. I can do it. That's hilarious. We got a few people playing tonight, just a couple. We got that brand here. Let's see what we got. What button? The big red button? Shut it down? He said hit the button. We're shutting her down, guys. Shut it down. This thing ain't working good. Maybe I need to clean my mat off. I keep fighting the mouse. Probably should have wiped that off into a gold pan. That was dumb. No way. Nebo Gold, what's happening, man? You doing all right? You packing up? You getting ready? Is it that time? Come on down. So I'm going to start setting up that sluice box here in a second. And see what kind of gold is hiding in that. I don't expect to see much because it's Pennsylvania gold. You know there's not much gold in Pennsylvania. But the fact that he said he didn't process it, and there's gold still in it, tells me I should. That seems big. Slip that in there or not. A little tricky. Where'd I put my scoop? Just now. Had it. And then I didn't. Don't want to use a smaller scoop. I need the bigger scoop. I was using it. I set it over here. I probably covered it up with that. Yep. Booyah. And I can already show you how. Nope. You can't see how sparkly this stuff already is. Nope. I ain't got that camera on yet. Hello. You coming to see me? How are you doing? Yep. Yep. It's in your way. I know. Sorry. Whatever. I gotta move stuff sometimes. She don't like me moving stuff. Fire it up! Oh no, we oversudsed. This is gonna get interesting. Ha ha! We got old water that's been panned a lot, but not sluiced too much recently. But boy, this is some sparkly stuff. It's not even dry yet. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, let's move the camera. All right. It's not bad. You can do better. Take a look at this stuff, though. Boy, you'd think it'd move a little faster as big as the stuff is, but it's not. There's a lot of fine stuff in there too. Ooh, there's a rock. Ooh, another rock. There they go. Looks like a little bit of lead in there. That's how you know it's authentic. Running pretty smooth though. A little stinky, really. We'll watch the stink off of it. I see several pieces of lead in there, maybe. You see it processing real good. I got a big mound of bubbles starting to form, but it ain't slowing it down. Black as night, ain't it? Ooh, what was that? Another piece of lead. Hey, kitty. You already ready to leave? You just came in. I'm busy. It's show night. You ready to go back out? Okay. Let's go. Thought I saw a few pieces of gold in there. I did. Thought I saw maybe a little sliver or two go by. We'll see. Any gold is good gold. There's another big rock. You can go all the way through. I'll show you. Look. All right, let's get the fish out. Shut her down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces of lead. All right. We know these are raw unsearched cons. If you see the lid, artificial coffee creamer. Get rid of the bubbles. Ha! But wait a minute. Nope. No, I just overdid it. I had some fine gold, and I haven't changed this water a couple times. When I'm going to run the sluice, I don't hit it that hard with the soapy stuff usually, but I did this time, and I didn't change the water for a couple weeks. I've been using fresh water every week, and then it's gone a couple weeks now. In the summer, it's a little bit more important when the mosquitoes are everywhere, because they'll get in here and they'll find the water and they'll start getting in it, But that jet dry, that'll take care of anything. Stop it dead in its tracks. Put a little jet dry in that water. No more squigglies. That's the truth. Heading back to PA Friday. I thought you were in PA. I didn't know you came down, man. Is that why we ain't seen you? You been busy? Going back to PA. Heck yeah. Thought she's coming down October. Just sitting down here a minute. Letting that drain, getting ready to run that, see if there's anything in there. Got that gold from earlier. Gonna take a look here. All right. All right, let's start the party. Come up and have a drink with me. We'll start the party now. Because we done seen the gold, and we about to do the silver. We're going to look at some. Wow, look at the difference in color. That gold. Well, size too. That is a mild yellow. Like, that's going to be 18 or 16. And this stuff, this is this is mostly Arizona right here. One ounce silver, James. That's a 1 ounce silver, 45 bullet. Replica. It's solid silver. It's not a real bullet. It's just what you call some type of round. Rusted Pioneer and what's happening? We're looking at lead pellets in the sluice box right this second. We got some gold up there. We got some lead up there. I could tweak that focus a touch there, couldn't I? Oh, look at come into view. Oh, you can finally see. Well, that's some pretty stuff right there. little quartz bits and pieces of it too. Yep, we were trying to hit the mark so we can give away 3 ounces. I don't think we're too far off my 3-ounce mark. We're pretty close. Yeah, look at that. I clicked in. We're real close. Pretty close. Like 85% the way. Little baby nuggets. No, them ain't baby nuggets. Them real nuggets. This is a big tray. Well, they're at least pickers. We'll back up so you can see them all. These are at least pickers. Definitely pickers. Small nuggets. Small nuggets there. Yeah, this is the fun stuff. That's tonight. That's what I panned out today. That's a gram exactly. And look at that weird piece. Look at that. What does that look like to you? I don't know. A finger? Put them back and let them grow. I wish it worked that way. You put them back and they pulverize to nothing. They don't grow. I saw one of those gold shows. It was a 2-bit gold show, and they had an animation showing gold dust rolling down the stream and gathering other gold dust and turning it into a nugget. And I'm like, what the hell was that? I have never heard of gold going down. Look there, BenzoGold. He was the first one to jump on. He's like, I ain't scared.
How's it going, Benzo?
You know it. You been tearing it up, man?
Oh, yeah, trying. I mean, we got down here September 1st. We had that auction down here, and then 2 days later, the whole campground got COVID.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we were pretty much down for 10 days or whatever. I mean, it hit me hard. I'll tell you that. So I lost 2 weeks basically while I was down here. Nothing ever goes according to plan.
That is the plan. The plan is it never goes to plan. Parker, what's up, man?
Parker, everybody in chat. I'm on my little phone in here. I got big thumbs with little tiny hands, but it's hard for me to type.
Chatting ain't easy. Chatting ain't easy. But you got to run a little bit this time?
Yes, I did. I actually ran 4 days and whatever I could do in 4 days, but I didn't push it too hard. I just taking it easy. I mean, I really exhausted myself trying to get back out. I walked around the trailer, I think, on day 10, and that's about all I could do. Just walk around the trailer. So, yeah, I lost 2 weeks.
Thomas 907.
What's going on?
Welcome.
What's happening, brother?
Not much, brother.
Let me see that head. Somebody told me you were bald. You hear me, Thomas? Oh,
I don't know if he was giving him a death stare or if he froze.
It froze. Yeah, we didn't get to see it. There you go. All right. Oh man, that was.
Yeah, he didn't blink.
Magic trick.
I need to get another quarter underneath this. Let me see what we can do here. Is that gonna make it?
Level it out.
Trying.
Vesta Dylan, good evening. We're hanging out here on the show.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be in and out. I've been digging around my shop looking.
What you looking for?
Some tools I gotta bring to work.
Oh yeah.
Tools to bring to work.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's got a ball joint press, an expensive one, and they need to borrow it at work.
Oh yeah, I bet. It's a new hat.
Yeah, it's
sharp.
Actually, friend of my dad's son started a new construction company up here, and he races the snow machine version of the Iditarod. Basically, they take snow machines, drive all the way up from Wasilla, where I'm at, to Nome on a snow machine, then over to Fairbanks. That's how they pack the trails down for the Iditarod every year. He's won it once. He's a good friend of mine.
Cool.
Yeah, if you look at it, it's a Alaska with an excavator arm in it.
I thought it was like a G or something. I couldn't tell. Then I thought maybe it was a C clamp, and I was like,
"Oh, it's an excavator arm."
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Excavator arm shape of Alaska. Neat.
Yeah, those guys on that Iron Dog race will drive 2,000 or 3,000 miles in like 2 days.
That's insane on a snow machine.
They're going, yeah. They have to limit. They limited the snow machines to 600s, I believe.
Yeah,
because people are going so fast and crashing.
Yeah.
600 still break 60, won't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Depends on the snow. Dang. 40, 45. I don't know. That always seems fast on most machines.
65, 70 is about the fastest I like to go on one of them.
With no brakes.
Oh, you got brakes.
It'll stop. It'll stop real quick.
Yeah, you can hit a tree.
It will stop.
No, it's just nice. You get out on some of those big lakes out there and you just gun it and you get up to that speed and your front skis are just off the ground. It's like catwalking this dirt bike and you just go right across fresh powder. It's awesome feeling. And if it's on fresh snow, even if you roll, you're landing in 2 or 3 foot of snow. You're not hitting hard unless you land on hard pack.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's not like a boogie board. I almost like crashing on water. I didn't mind it.
I'm too old. I don't like the snow anymore. I'm not
like it. It don't bother me too much.
Well,
I'm not coming to Alaska anytime in the winter, that's for sure.
Well, moving to North Carolina, it seems like we don't get it no more.
I'm expecting it today. Waking up at 26 degrees for the last 3 mornings.
Already. I don't even know if we'll have 3 days of 26 in a row until like January, February, if that'll even happen this year.
Oh, January and February January we'll be down. If it's a normal winter, we'll be below 0.
I don't know. Our last 3 winters have been pretty mild. We have had some little freak storms in like December or January or something like that, but they didn't really add up to much, either wet snow. But I'm a little bit further south, exactly where I am, where I live. It's going to be hard for me to get any accumulation of snow. It's going to have to be one coming from the south up through Georgia, because sometimes Atlanta gets snow. It's been a while, but if Atlanta gets snow, we get a lot of snow.
Yeah, you need a nor'easter to get something.
It's got to come up through the Gulf, be one of those feeders that just rains for a few days, but happen in the winter, right when the cold comes in.
I've been watching it creep down the mountains for the last few weeks.
When it comes to winter, I just pray and hope that we don't have ice storms. That's what sucks here.
Yeah, you don't want blue skies in the wintertime. That means it's cold. At least up here.
Yeah.
The sun doesn't get high enough in the sky to warm anything up, so it's so when you got cloud cover, it's the warmest.
Got a little insulation.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in Utah though, right? Cuban? Montana. What? No. Said no. That's just a joke. That's just funsies. Wait a minute.
I was doing snow angels on live channels last year.
Snow angels, huh?
Yeah, remember I did a couple on Cando's, maybe one on JP.
Yeah.
Remember, Candor would get all bundled up in his snowsuit before he'd go out there, and I'd just go out there in my long john shirt and the t-shirt, jump right in.
Mm. Yeah, that's crazy. I did that once when I was a kid. Ran out and did in my underwear Snow Angel. It was brutal.
Well,
I remember.
If you go out there and do it fast enough, it's just like jumping in a cold lake and running out. I mean, as long as you go right back to a place that's warm, it ain't too bad.
It ain't too bad. Yeah, you get it. But there was I'd probably handle it better now than I was a little kid. I had that tender skin, you know.
I don't know about that.
Teenager, I'd be driving around.
The older you get, the cold
degrees.
affects you a lot more when you get older.
Yeah. I got a body mass now to help absorb it.
It's not just the body mass. Your joints and everything start to affect you differently.
Yeah.
When it's cold out.
Yep.
I could feel a storm front coming. You know, my body starts to ache.
It's coming. It's gonna rain about 4:30.
Does that have the metal tracks on it, Joe? Metal crossbars on the tracks? I believe so.
Oh dang.
The old 70s Arctic Cats, yeah, they had metal crossbars on some of them for the lugs. Well, they do a lot of vintage snow machine races up here at certain lodges.
Just so when Lester watches this, Lester's beer.
Oh yeah.
He brought me a 6-pack.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I got 2 left. I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna go to bed. And then tomorrow I got 2, and I got to go up and load up some a dump trailer with some dirt from the other side of my property and move it over by the wash plant. Then we're gonna load up some trees and haul them out of there. Then Friday I'm leaving.
I don't know. It's starting to cool off pretty good up there. How cold is it there now?
Every time I come down here, I say I'm gonna videotape a lot more. And I just get so far behind, I try to catch up. Then I don't videotape.
That's
me. I'm good at showing up someplace. I'll take the first video and like, all right, I'm gonna take a video here, and I'm gonna walk down and go do this and take a video, and then I always forget to take a video.
Yeah.
There's been several days I've started with an intro and filmed 3 or 4 scenes and either totally forgot or felt like I didn't feel like recording anymore. And
okay. I know.
Well, it takes an awful lot, you know, especially if you're doing anything with equipment. You know, if you're running a wash plant and stuff like that, and you want to get all these different angles, and the only way you can do it is when you have to stop, then go do that, move the cameras around. Even if you have 3 or 4 different cameras, well, hell, you still move all 3 or 4 every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes forever to make a video, and then it takes forever to edit one.
It does take time.
Then you throw it in the trash can when you're done.
Sometimes.
We don't throw most of them in the trash, but there's a lot of them that haven't been released. I'll tell you that.
Got to get editing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Simplify the easiest way to edit is to simplify your recording. That was a lesson I learned. It took me a few months once I started, because when I started, there was times I had so much footage for a short day where not much happened. I come back with an hour and 45 minutes of footage, and I trim it down to 11 minutes. And it takes so long to trim so much. So I changed my recording styles to help me out on the editing process. You start to think about what you want to include and what's not important. And you start you adjust what you record. And then when it comes down to the editing, 80-90% of what you got is going to be gold. Just some trims and maybe some rearrangements at times.
So you start out with a storyboard or what?
No.
No, it just comes up in your head and
It's in my head. It's in my head. You don't see me reading anything here. That's not me. I do sometimes have notes, make notes, take notes. Have to
yeah.
things straight because we're doing important things in here, and y'all would be upset if I got things wrong. So I do have notes, keep notes, work on notes, but I don't write stuff down and read off anything. That's not going to happen. Sometimes I'll do bullet points before a show of things that I definitely want to remember and include, because there's been times where I had important stuff to talk about and I got the show going on. We got to drinking or whatever, and a whole bunch of people showed up and I just forgot about it. I was like, oh, that would have been nice to include in the show. So sometimes I have notes, but you don't see my notes for today? Nothing. We're just shooting from the hip. No notes.
That's the best type of show. Shooting from the hip.
Got nothing. Got nothing. Got ambition. Got drive.
Well, hell, if I knew you, if I didn't know you, I thought you knew I was down here. But then you couldn't have come down here anyway.
Yeah, I was pretty busy.
You got sick.
Yep. Yep.
For two weeks we were done, so we pretty much stayed away. Who was it? Was down here? I think it was Walter and Katie, WK Prospecting. They were down, and we were over there doing something or other. He helped me cut a tree down. I forget what else we did here.
I don't know who found all those nuggets. That's a combination of different pay dirt bags, nice little pickers that I've gotten recently. So I was just sharing gold because we're all gold addicts and we like to look at it.
Man, how big is it?
You want to know how much gold that is? I don't know. Let's find out. Y'all want to guess? Have a guess. No prize. Just test
I wanted to see how big the tray was it was sitting in.
It's a decent sized tray.
Okay.
It's not a little tray. I'll show you the gold here.
There you go. All right. Well,
I'll give y'all a minute or two to guess on that because everybody likes to play. How much gold is it? Guess the game.
do a chat giveaway. I'll send a sticker pack out to somebody.
We got a sticker pack just put up there. Uh-oh. So everybody take them guesses serious. Oh, he says 4.1. We know somebody knows what we're talking about. 4.2. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll pour it on here.
All right. Somebody put 3.8 up for me. 3.8.
You guessing for your own sticker pack?
For my own sticker pack. I just want to have a number up there. I don't know who's in chat, but
we got James Culver, Kevin Rose, Vester Dillon, Enforcer, Terry Curry. Those were the people that guessed.
There we go.
John Ironman.
John Ironman.
Guessing 2.9. Joe Holt 1.9. Terry Curry at 3.6. 4.2. So closest without going over.
My chair's down or my laptop's up, so it just don't look right.
Thomas, guess how much gold Benzo has? How much was it weigh?
How much was in that tray? All small nuggets, big pickers, small nuggets. Everybody's guessing. There's a lot of guesses in between.
Is that one of those little black trays?
It's one of the bigger black trays, not the biggest black tray.
5.4.
It's in this tray.
Oh. Nah, that's more like 3.8.
I
That's
already
what you
said
put,
3.8.
man.
I already got 3.8.
3.8888.
Hey. Oh man, you're gonna cut my throat. It's all right, you can't go over.
Well, I didn't hear that.
JP says 4.19. Carson says 4.2 all day. Brad says 3.65. Vester says 3 on the nose.
3 on the nose.
Phil on the bottom said 3.8. Yep. Well, I think that's about everybody guessed, maybe. Let's see who's closest right now without going over. Okay, I see it. I see the winner. Unless somebody guesses before we close it. Ellsworth Carr at 3.69. All right, we're going to put a stop on this. Get your guess in. You got 10 seconds. Get your guess in. If you haven't guessed on how much gold is in this tray right here. There it is. There's all of it. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? That's where all the guesses range from 1.9 to 5-ish. Those were all the guesses. Okay,
Time's up.
and we're going to put a stop in there for. And I'm going to click the winner. If your name pops up on the screen, you were closest without going over.
Uh-oh.
Chris Roberts, 3.2.
Robert 3-2.
I'm going to put the weight that came up. Make sure I typed it in right. Wait a minute. Where's it go? That ain't right. Is it? That ain't right. How did that come? How'd that work? Hold on. I might have messed up just now. What the hell?
Uh-oh.
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 Forgot to write it down. Didn't take a note. Winging it.
Well, I reweighed it and it came the same results.
Came up different.
Maybe a different scale, but a different cup or something. But it came up this on the reweigh. 3.338 instead of 3.352. Didn't change the results.
Rick.
But when I picked it up, the thing wasn't on it, and I was reading it, but I was like, wait a minute, the gold's not even on the scale. What number am I giving them? I was like, all right. But I wasn't too far off. I used a different scale, a different cup, and zero it out. And do it again, 3.343. So every time I use a different cup, and it varies for some reason. Huh. Better stop messing with this stuff. I'm losing gold. Is it evaporating?
Every time you pour it, you lose a little bit.
Well, I'd see if I was losing some of these chunkers, wouldn't I?
You would think so. It's just coming off on the tray.
Better not be.
Yeah. Eventually, the tray will be gold covered.
There we go. Where am I
One pair of gold covered. You won't be able to tell if there's gold in the tray.
I'll just drop it back over there. And I'll worry about finding that thing because it's safe over there from me.
No gold safe for me. I spill it every
Right. Let's clean out this sluice box real quick. Congratulations, Chris Roberts.
Yeah, I remember when I ran the first day of my wash plant and I did my cleanup at the end of the day. I went to transfer it from the mud tray into the bucket, Spilled it all over the place and lost it all. The whole day's work was gone. It was just laying on the ground. I just said to hell with it.
Yeah, I panned out a
Lesson
dirt
learned.
bag to see if I got like the bonus bag or not. Realized I didn't, so I just dumped the gold back in the dirt. I was gonna dry it out, put it back in the bag. While I was emptying bags out and dumped it into my search cons, I guess one thing. Half gram of gold and a 5-gallon bucket of already searched cons. I don't know which one.
It's gone, man.
Well, it gives you something to look for.
Burn hole.
Yeah, one day when I dig the driveway up,
Oh,
I can do
man.
a 5-gallon bucket for a half gram. Nah,
No boop. Oh, boop.
No.
expensive pothole filler.
Well, at least you can say you paved your driveway with gold.
The Alaska motto, you know.
Well, gentlemen, I can't stay up here all day. I got a long day tomorrow, so I'm gonna head on out.
All right, Nebo.
All right, Nebo.
See you guys later, everybody in chat.
Later, buddy.
Come back another time after I get home and I get settled in. We'll get back up on the air.
Nice.
Talk to y'all later.
Later,
Hey,
man.
Nebo. Where's my little fish? There we go.
Running more dirt.
Done run it. Gotta get it out of this bucket real quick. There she goes. All right. Let's take a look at this stuff.
Looky, what do you got?
It's a real pretty magnetite. So, pull that up. Crazy looking magnetite. I'm going to take some of this, what's in this pan, and dry it out so you can look at it. I have to get my little container here. Start picking lead pellets. There's a dozen or more.
Lead pellets. I found some of those before up here.
Bunch of them. I seen a piece of gold.
Go.
Oh yeah, it's that rare Pennsylvania gold. All right, got a bunch of this lead there. Get it.
Nothing, Joey. You didn't miss nothing.
We're panning that rock bottom creek. That's all it's called. Got a safety pan here, not necessarily for safety, but to catch these beautiful magnetite crystals. There's a decent little touch of gold in there. See, all these are magnetite crystals, huge chunks.
Yeah. Some big ones.
Yeah. There's some finer stuff in this stuff too. How many more days you got, Thomas?
How
Moose.
many more days?
Moose.
What? 15?
For moose?
No, moose. Moose season's pretty much closed.
Uh-oh.
I got another 3 or 5 maybe if I back in a couple miles. This last winter with all the deep snow we had, it wiped out a good population of the moose.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta remember there's only like maybe 100,000, less than 100,000 moose in the whole state of Alaska.
Wow. You got that many predators?
Just, yeah.
Do they breed slow like elephants?
Well, it takes about 2 years for the mom to kick the babies out. 2 or 3 years. Not 3, 2 or less. But yeah,
They used to grow pouches like kangaroos. You know, kangaroos are always pregnant. They got one they're taking care of. They got an embryo in the pouch, and they're already pregnant again. It's like, dang.
Yep.
Kangaroos know how to get it on. I'm gonna pour some of that black sand into this.
Okay, my bad. There's like 200,000 mooses they estimated.
That number still seems low, but that's a big. That's 200,000. Imagine that's 200,000. Imagine if you saw 100 moose coming at you.
Yeah.
That's terrifying thought. So 200,000. I guess that's a lot.
I think the average every year only 28 to 30% of all moose hunts are successful in Alaska.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, is it just kind of too cold there? Is there? Where's the most moose? Is it going to be like East Coast or Canada or down around Juneau or Central Canada?
Yukon, north of me, up by Fairbanks.
So that's where all the big moose are?
Yeah. The big bulls hide up in the mountains. They don't come down from the mountains until it's breeding season, breeding time. Otherwise, they'll stay up and high and stay away from everybody.
What kind of moose?
Pretty certain I could probably go in, hike in, get a moose, but backpacking that moose out will take a long time.
Agreed. Definitely agreed.
Say on average 75 to 100 pounds a quarter. It's not counting the rack. It's not counting the meat or the ribs and the back strap. That's another 50 to 60 pounds.
Damn, it's starting to sound like 7 trips.
I've known people that take 3 days by themselves to back pass a moose out about 10, 15 miles.
Good Lord. But you got steaks all winter, huh?
Oh, yeah. It'll fill up a deep freeze easy.
I've never had moose. It's one of the deers I've never had. But they're not around.
My cousin coming back to work, me and him been talking again. Next year, we're going to plan a actual trip to go out and stay in the mountains for a couple days.
Hey, that sounds like a lot of fun. Get out
All my
there.
main friends I used to go do that with have left, and then my dad's not able to do it no more, so I've been pretty much stuck to road hunting. And I could take my boys out there, but it's nice to always have somebody else that knows how to be out there than just me and my boys. So too many bears, too much other crap. I've taken them out a couple times, but we're talking about going out for like 2 weeks. A week, 2 weeks.
That is a good long hunting trip right there. I've never been on anything quite like that.
Take about 7 hours to drive to where we want to go, and then we're going to put it on boats and then drive for about another 6 or 7 hours on a boat. And then make camp.
That's awesome. Brad, welcome. Oh, yeah, you're finally done. That is great news. Great news.
Awesome, man.
That's great news. Great news. We had BenzoGold in here earlier, and we got Thomas 907 right now. Everybody, we're in transition right now. There's a link if you want to come up and join us. We just finished panning out the Juneau, Alaska bag from Gold Nugget Sales, and we have that gold right here. We were looking at it earlier. We thought it was odd. We thought it was big and flaky and coarse and wiry with lots of colors. We found that strange. But then again, it doesn't say that it's beach gold from Juneau, so it could have been creek dredgings. We don't know. But not what I was expecting, but still a fun bag, not so hard. And then I had some Rock Bottom Creek, Pennsylvania concentrates from our good friend Les Laporte Sr., and I processed them through the machine, and then I panned it out. Right now, what I have is some magnetite crystals drying out. And when they're dry, there's a little bit of gold in there. We weren't expecting to see much at all, but we did see a piece or two, and it was good to see. And we're drying. Where's my grabby thing? On the grabby thing. Be more careful. Seems like I could do with a little bit more careful with my careful. All right, switching out the devices. Okay, that went pretty smooth. No catastrophes happened. I did have a catastrophe earlier where I kind of bumped everything. My gold went flying through the air in the drying cup. somehow did a 180 degrees full upside down and landed straight on top of another drying cup, and all the gold transferred into that drying cup. It took me a minute to figure out what happened there, but we did. Hardcore copper. What's going on?
Hopefully next time you're just as lucky when you spill gold.
I don't want to think about it. So right here, I'm gonna pour it, and I'll use a silver one. Okay, I'll have to drop it down too. Okay, still a little warm. Still a little warm. Okay, I'll start dropping it down. We'll go ahead and drop it into position. We'll get a focus on this stuff. We'll get extreme close up. There we go. And we're working on this. We're going to take a look at some of this magnetite. This really pretty sparkly. So you can see the octahedrals, the pure, look at the redness in some of it. Isn't that some pretty stuff? Now I'm going to process and clean this a little bit more for what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use I may pan it one more time in one pan and just pull up, or I'll dry it all and just use a magnet to refine it and get it really clean for what I want to use it for. So yeah, I got a plan for this, and the plan's in motion. All the pieces have come together. So be on the lookout for something pretty cool for Halloween. I've been working and cooking on this for a little while and come up with an idea. Now all my parts have come together. I'm going to do a demo and then proceed with production.
Heck yeah. Sorry, I'm mounting some food right now.
You're good. Decorations? Yep. Very minimal decorations around here. I got a couple little Halloween things I set out, and that's it. Then my pumpkin head. That's the biggest decoration. All right, let's check on this dry situation over here. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. All right. Might need some extra. Check. That's got to be dry. Maybe it's just stuck fast. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we knocked her loose. Oh, let's take a look at a little bit of this block. What's this? There's just a little bit of gold in here. It was cool to see some gold in there because y'all know Pennsylvania is known more for coal and oil. But on the east, there are some places where there's a little bit of the fine gold. Boy, that stuff is very magnetic. That was weird. It sucked. There was this pebble that I sucked up because I wanted to, in the snuffer bottle, because I wanted to see what it looked like. And the magnet picked it up. And then it let it go. And now it won't pick it up again. And I was like, I've never seen that before. we go. Coming in. There it is. It's that Pennsylvania Rock Bottom Creek gold right there. You don't get much gold out there, but you got to work just as hard for it. Tell you what. So that middle piece was acting funny in the pan. I couldn't tell that it looked like a piece of iron like that. But it did respond. See, these two pieces here could be lead chips as well. That just got stuck in there. But yeah, see that one little nuggety piece right there? That's nice. Train time. Kids are all gone. I don't get treaters. Yeah, we don't get trick-or-treaters here either. They don't think it's a thing anymore. They do church things or trunk or treats or they go to the school, but just randomly going door to door, house to house, it don't happen no more. Even though there's still not a single case of anybody ever getting sick or hurt. Like one kid got poisoned, but it was from his own family. And one kid found a razor blade, but it was from their own family. You know, so these things have happened. Everybody's scared to death, but every time it's happened, it's been some nefarious plan scheme all along. Like the grandmother tried to prove a point, and with the razor blade, and I guess she did. I don't know. And the kid that got poisoned, that was just straight up insurance scam type thing. So cool. We ain't gotta worry about it. But hey, I used to go trick-or-treating. I used to love it. We'd make a thing out of it. We'd be going everywhere. We'd go to the city. We'd go to the apartment complexes. And I lived in a big, then we moved to the city and I lived in an apartment complex, and every unit had 4, 8, 10, because all of them were split. So there's 2 on bottom, and then all of them had 10, and you could usually get 2 or 3 doors in every unit to open. And if you were really quick, you could run through the whole entire thing in about an hour and a half, drop off that candy, and then go over to the next one and start there. Because if you got a full bag of candy, the candy dries up. This is the trick. If you got a full bag of candy, they give less. So if you have a master bag somewhere in the vehicle, that's where you dump your candy. So you always have it quarter full, never more than quarter full, or they'll get stingy. And so yeah, you had it down to a science. Where to go, who had the most. There was one big house you'd have to wait in line, but it was the guy that sold cars, and he gave out full size Mr. Good bars.
Nice. Our kids still trick or treat up here. New thing up here is like a tailgating Christmas tree, tailgating trick or treating. Sorry,
Trunk or treat.
Yep, trunk or treat.
Yeah, that's
everybody decks out the back of their vehicles and go parks in a big parking lot.
Yeah, the schools and churches really do that and supervise. But you know, there's other problems more than just like tampered with candy. That's not the issue. Tampering with candy is not the issue.
Nope. Never had a problem with that up here.
Making my list. We're about to race some horses or something.
Hardcore copper, that's right. You gotta check the candy though. That's how you pick up the stuff that you want. Nope. That just looks iffy. You can't have that. Nope. That's my favorite. Can't take that. Oh, I ate some food. You know what that means, right?
Mm-mm.
I can send it again.
Ooh.
Oh, this Rams Point stuff's growing on me.
Yeah.
Not quite as sweet as the bird dog. It's got more of a whiskey flavor at the end.
Was it got is it a flavor to start with?
It's peanut butter.
Oh. Yeah.
Peanut butter.
I saw that and I was like, but why is it like less than half the price of the screwball? Is that the one that's so much cheaper? I mean, around here it is. I saw like
it was cheaper than Screwball for sure. Yeah,
Screwball was going up there a little bit, and it's getting high.
Screwball's almost $50 up here. Just
welcome. Well, maybe
to
get this stuff working. There we go, Chris Roberts.
What's
welcome,
up, brother?
How you doing, man? Doing good.
Not too bad.
What's going on, brother?
Not too much, man. Still kicking. Woke up another day, you know.
Yeah,
that's a good thing, ain't it?
Yeah, sure was.
Me and him stayed up so late when I was at the cabin last time. I ran out of Wi-Fi. The person came up and said, "Hey, we're running out of hotspot. You got to get off." I'm like, oh, crap.
All right, if anybody, I think everybody's in, but I'll set like a 3-minute timer, and then that's it, and we'll close it up. If you want a chance, we got ounces of silver going out tonight.
Sweet.
And
good luck, all.
The one everybody wants is probably that 45 or the ASC.
I'm sure both nice silvers, man.
Hell yeah, they are. Oh, this beard? No, this is not even a couple years old yet.
Yeah, a couple of weeks and I'm ready to shave it.
Really?
Yeah.
Take it.
Really?
Well, I'm blessed.
I had it down. It was down.
Yeah.
Every time you're eating, you know, you're chewing on your hair and
just got tired. I'm blessed on that cutaway. Some guys don't get it, you know. I don't have to shave that part.
Oh, nope. Nice.
I don't have to shave this at all.
Some people, that's still more beard. just their beard goes all the way down. But I got lucky. I don't have to shave that part.
I'm always hot anyway, man. I'm kind of happy when the snow comes and it's cold.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I run hot. I always thought about moving north to get away from the heat, but you have to be able to take a lot of cold to get away from the heat, because even Minnesota's pretty bad. Oh, that's Monkey's thing.
The damn Coors Light.
It's Grease Monkey's thing. The monkey bounce.
The monkey bounce. Yep. I'm in and out. Awesome.
My knee looks like that though. I accidentally skipped it. JP Loans and more. Welcome to the Bonanza Shack.
JP.
We're just stop in for bed.
What's going on, brother?
Just another day in paradise, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got home. I started in on some Bloody Marys, man. Was that a beer?
Bloody Marys are for the morning, sir.
It was after work and I was thirsty. It was all I had.
Oh, okay.
It'll do.
It'll work.
It was either Bloody Marys or wine.
What kind of one?
I'm gonna have a drink of mine.
That's
Same
completely
thing.
different.
Got a couple different bottles.
Oh, there's the timer.
Heat
All
and
right.
humidity. Hell, it's probably less than 40 degrees outside right now.
It's 60 here.
57. Take
I don't
that
even
banner
know.
down. Everybody gets small when I put a thing on there. All right. Well, I'm
It's because you
working.
have it set to shift up.
I must have to need to set it for something else because I didn't set it to do nothing.
Yeah, it's just a toggle in the settings.
Oh. I'll look for that. Entering in the names real quick. I'm mostly done already, really.
All right, my bad. It's 44 degrees here.
Nice. See, even when it's 30 degrees here, sometimes as long as the wind's not blowing too bad, man, it's nice. You can wear shorts out. Might have to have a hoodie on, but yeah.
Yeah, shorts and hoodies is what the current weather's getting close to being.
Right? That's what I had today.
Shorts and hoodies.
Yeah, I had to take the hoodie off, man. It was burning up. Had to go out into the field today and help this kid. He's been pretty good, man, putting in windows and installing and stuff, but none of his windows fit today. So I went out and measured them up, went back to the shop, looked in the dead rack and pulled out 3 new windows and called him up and I sent him to his other job he was cleaning up on. And I said, "You feel like going over there?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." I said, "All right." Told the boss, I said, "I'm leaving, man. I'm gonna go help him set these windows." I'm glad I don't do that anymore, man. Out there sweating, turning up.
My dad had a special order windows for his house because he hasn't done it since he bought the house in '89, and this house is built in the '60s.
Oh wow!
I had to go up there and help him set those windows. Like, man, I'm glad I don't do this for a living.
Yeah, I didn't mind it when I was doing it every day, but you know, it's not the same. I don't have the same vision. Stuff's a lot harder to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just getting used to stuff all over. I'm sure it'll take a little bit more time.
Lester took a ride on the Harley today.
Nice. Yeah, get it in before it's over.
Nice, Vester.
Those were some nice sapphires. I just learned that sapphires were all different kinds of colors, and rubies came from sapphires. I learned that about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Ruby's just the name for the red ones.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
I like the royal blue, the dark blue ones. Those are nice. I like the rubies.
Yeah. When most people think sapphire or high grade sapphire, they think blue.
Yeah.
And but the sapphires
range in all kind of colors.
Yeah.
I'm learning, brother. I'm learning.
Oh my! I don't know this crap.
We got a few interesting rocks when we go. We go to the Lake Erie, and pick them up. I'll bring them home and look on my black light, you know, and sometimes we'll score some good stuff. Something to do.
I'm looking for my black lights. I remember the pack.
Yeah, Kevin has some really nice sapphires. I mean, they're crystal grade. I mean, I know out in North Carolina stuff you find some that stuff rarely, but they're different here. They're older, but those ones from Montana, that's for real. I got a bag of them over there. They're nice.
Nice.
Channel donation, Kevin Rose. They are killer. So tonight we are going to send it to the moon.
Send it. Bigger.
Oh,
I'm going to present the list so you can see it. Got 40 names on the list. We got JP, John E, Chris R, Kevin, Thomas, Carson, Brad H, and Joey Brown. If I missed anybody, please let me know. So we're not racing.
Should I leave just to make Candy okay after I win?
To what?
Candy said I only win because I'm on panel, so I was like, maybe I should leave. That way, when I win, he can't say that.
You win because you always play.
You got to be in it to win it.
And I'm always in it.
Play. So say check everything here.
That's awesome, Kevin. Unfortunately, that's a thing up here in Alaska, too.
We're going to send it.
Send it.
Okay. And guess what this race is for? It's for one of those prizes. And I can't tell you which one because it's not up to me.
Nice. Good luck, all.
Good luck, everyone. Wish everybody could win, but this should be fun. One more shuffle and start. The music all the way. Not mostly, all the way. Boy, those crazy with the names the wrong direction. Turn your head this way. Boy, look at them going.
Have they always been sideways like that?
I don't recall it that way.
I don't think so either.
Me either.
It don't seem familiar.
Oh, well.
10, 9, 8, 7. Who's going to be?
Look at John.
Thomas out front,
John
right
coming
now.
through with the one shot.
4, 3, 2, 1. John. Yes.
Congrats, man.
Come on, don't miss. Oh, I was sweating it there for a second.
Congrats, John.
We're going to see the first winner here gets the chance at all 3 prizes. Let's see what the first pick wins. Shuffle the bunch. Double check. Make sure I remove the time. Okay, so it's not like 12 seconds. It's a little bit more Time. Okay, here we go. And send it. Yeah, those are all arrows going by. Ooh, what you gonna win?
ASE.
No.
Is it the bullet? Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna get the bullet.
Oh,
Damn it.
nice win.
Damn it, John.
I wanted that one.
Yeah, he's one of them sneaky winners. He wins quite often.
Good for you, man.
But awesome, brother.
Yeah,
You
that's
enjoy it.
congrats.
Congratulations.
John E has won the 45 bullet. Congratulations. We're going to go back over to this tab and we're going to remove and race again. And we're going to shuffle. And y'all see the time, right? 47 seconds because it's a silver race tonight. So 47 is the number for silver. Let's go.
Let's
The
go.
race is off. The race is going. See who crosses the line.
Carson and Brad fading back. Thomas holding
5,
steady.
4,
Coming out of
3,
nowhere.
Thomas
2,
coming up.
1. Oh, Thomas.
Congratulations, Thomas.
I knew I should have logged out.
Let's see what you win.
That's like 4 weeks in a row now. I've won over here.
Let's go.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Oh, Joey said it.
Oh, looks like it's
Thank you,
around.
everybody.
Is it going to make it back around?
That was just, I can't even see nothing. I see a.
Yeah, I see the rocket ship.
You didn't
Yeah.
share it.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hit that.
Spin
Y'all
it
heard
again. Spin it again.
It don't
We
matter.
got the round.
Nice.
And so the last one's going to get the ASE. We won't have to spin it. So
What kind of round was it?
A silver round.
silver round. 1 ounce of silver guaranteed.
Nice.
I know Thomas, so he might want something different. I might give him an option to change it.
I collect silver too. You never know.
But it's going to
Like
be
all
1
metal.
ounce of silver. I mean, if he says I'd rather have constitutional, or but it's going to be 1 ounce of silver. I mean, it could be a silver round, it could be constitutional, hell, it could be crystal silver, but nah. But we're going to run for this last race here. Good luck. The winner's going to win ASE.
I just seen
say
somebody
nothing.
took all their lead and put it in the sinkers, melted it down and made sinkers
Nice.
from all
Two
the
Toes does that.
metal
Ron
detectors.
Ehrman says, I'll take the ASE. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
ASCs are nice.
Bullet.
Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? 7 seconds.
John coming up
John,
again.
well, you won the ASE, brother. You just got it.
Yeah, you just got it.
You just got both, brother.
Yep.
Congratulations. He scored double, huh?
John E.
You
was
wanted it.
favored tonight heavily, ladies and gentlemen. He came in for the twofer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations, John E.
Go buy a
Yeah.
lottery ticket, brother.
Wow. Hey, I always play a different game. I always mix it up. I always randomize it. I always shuffle it, and I try to make it as random as possible. And it seems like the more random you make it, the more likely somebody's going to double up or triple up or streak for the night.
You never know.
You never know. And that's why we pull out. I pull out card games. I pull out dice. I pull out my balls. I pull out all kinds of stuff. And it's still that way. I still had
I
2
still
weeks
rig
in a
it.
row. I had a person double up on the random balls. They double up. And now this week, somebody doubled up on this game. It seems so. You never know when your week's coming. You might, man,
Just-
keep losing. I keep losing.
You
and
can
then all
double
of a
up
sudden,
over at Benzo's.
Then all of a sudden, they come falling in. I know it's hard to keep playing, and it's hard for everybody to keep playing. It costs money to play games. It costs money. But congratulations, John E., the big, huge winner tonight.
Yeah.
He doubled down.
He said send it to Chris.
He bought a Powerball. Uh-oh.
Nice. Good luck, man.
All right, you owe me 1% if you win.
1%. Maybe. 1%.
Just let me metal detect the
I'm not
land that
greedy.
you're going to
I'm
buy.
not greedy.
And that'll take the land. So cool.
All right. Not bad here.
JP, you have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming in for a while, hanging out.
Yeah, it was good to see you, JP.
You out here, JP?
Yeah, it's midnight.
All right, brother.
It's midnight.
I gotta get up and go to work in the morning.
Yeah, in about 6 hours.
Working man.
No, I don't have to get up. Shoot. I won't be up before 8. What are you talking about?
Wow. Lucky dog.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
gotta
here
get
and
up.
lay on the couch and watch Gold Rush till I fall asleep.
Nice.
I'm all out of Freddie Dodges though. All caught up.
I just watched a season of wood carving they had on Discovery. Kind of cool. Wood carving championship.
Oh no, I just went back and started watching season 1 all over again.
Oh, I couldn't watch season 1 Gold Rush. Oh my gosh, that would give me a heart attack. What are you doing?
I just watch them until I fall asleep.
Go. What works for you?
Yeah.
Brother? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dreaming of gold nuggets.
15,
Bingo
20.
balls.
Thanks, Terry. We just chill tonight. We just ain't trying to break no records. Just hanging out.
Nope.
Pan a little gold. Hang out. So
Awesome.
I'm gonna play this thing right here.
I guess I will see you guys tomorrow somewhere.
Yeah, JP, have a good one, man. We'll see you
See
soon.
you.
Real soon.
Later, brother. Oh yeah.
Later,
We'll
JP.
see you soon, brother.
Yep. About 3 weeks.
Sooner.
Sooner than that. Just over 2.
Hey, we aren't talking about it.
3
We
weeks.
We don't discuss it.
Oh,
Shh.
What's the second rule of Fight Club?
Yeah.
forgot them rules. Damn it.
You can be firewooding it, Thomas.
What else is new?
Yeah, good night, all you great people.
Finish this beer.
We're going to shut her down in a minute. But I'm going to put the link out there in case someone will come out and talk to us. And hang out with us crazy dudes for a minute. Put it there. I'm going to play that new little clip I made today, and then I'm going to shut her down.
2 B's, 2 F's, and 4 D.
Oh, it's getting blurry.
Clicky delete.
I just think that's fun. I hope y'all enjoy it too. So
That's pretty cool.
peace out, YouTube. It's midnight. It's time to get some sleep. See y'all later.
Night,
Later,
everybody.
YouTube.
Later.